Hello, my name is Kristen Israel, and this is my portfolio reflection for English 250, Reading and Writing 2. I have learned quite a bit over the last 7 weeks being in this class. I've learned how to write memos, I've learned how to write complaint letters, use descriptors in many forms to help the audience gain understanding about my papers. I've also learned how to evaluate professional writing. My hardest lecture to grasp here at Bryan and Stratton while taking the reading and writing classes has definitely been evaluating professional writing. I knew how to address an audience, organize a paper, support it with evidence, and proofread, but sometimes putting all of that together can be my hardest problem. I feel that individually those items are pretty easy to break down and address, but putting them all together to make them work together and fit snugly like a puzzle is a little bit of a challenge for me. Luckily, I have been able to improve in my writing over the last several weeks. I was able to meet the course and institutional outcomes during this project, and the course by following the outline of English and Reading Writing 2 and using that to propel my learning into the next level. I've learned that in a short time period for the course, dependability is very important. You are expected to keep up with the assignments and you are expected to submit them on time. I was able to keep up with most of the assignments and keep them on track and submitted on time. I did tend to lag a little bit towards the end and did have trouble submitting the assignments. However, I think it has made me more determined to make more improvements in myself and work toward that end goal of, even in a short course, being able to submit all of the documents on time and being able to write these papers on time. I will say that English is not my strongest class. I don't particularly like writing papers. I don't particularly like writing papers in a non-scientific setting, but I will, because I do understand that it is important for professional writing for me to be able to know how to do this. The second workplace goal the second workplace capability that I chose is perseverance. So perseverance is basically continuing on with whatever you're doing despite having setbacks or despite having any difficulties. This is especially important considering what I previously stated about the dependability. I will continue to use this tenet to aid me in my future career, and I know as long as I stay optimistic, be dependable to my peers and to my supervisors, as well as work through any and all difficult situations that I come across. Over the years, I will be a successful nurse. I will be a successful professional. Right now, I have noticed a increase in the ability of my writing to my coworkers via email. I've actually posted a few memos at work, so that was pretty exciting. I found that it was a lot easier for the staff to understand what I needed them to do when I would post a memo versus just like a sticky note on the board. But that's, I think, all about learning how to be a great RN. Is learning that professional aspect and the writing aspect, because we're taught how to write nursing notes, but that's very short, stagnated sentences that are almost like bullet points. And here we really went through how to dig into each sentence and how to dig into the paper and understand what we're doing from start to finish so that we would be able to be understood. We would be able to portray what we wanted to our audience. We would be able to organize our thoughts in a way that made sense to no matter who read them. And I think what we all have learned, not just myself, but we all have learned this semester will definitely take us through on our careers in the future. So I'm really excited to take this knowledge forward with me. Thank you so much.